Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to react to Upchurch HI-DEAS 7. It's just his little series he does when he's high and wants to record some stuff. So
normally it turns out
really good.
Really good. Exceptional.
Alright, let's check it out.
I thought you were going to phone call.
Hey Ryan, we're just wondering if you're still coming in today about 4 o'clock. We really want to get you in and get you going with the team and
you know,
get you in.
I can't. I got a really important meeting with these Michelin tires and this fucking blunt.
Can't wait.
No. I woke up this morning with a text from a guy in a place. The devil must have moved back from GA. I got invited to a meeting. I got stoned and I showed up and they gave me a piece of paper that said, "You wanna come get fucked?" Hey, I like the place Stupido and I put away torpedoes. Then I save them when it's time to go. I blow up battlefields. Hey, battleship on my boat so fucking full. Hey, they said we'll get you in that Lambo, so I went and bought one. That 2016 Huracan.
Guy hands you a piece of paper saying you want to get...
Yeah, I'm assuming he's talking about from the label.
Right, a contract.
Yeah.
And that you want to... I'll put you in that Lambo, so instead of... He just said, I'll go buy one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Typical church. I love it.
I'm gonna look hella good on my independent ass. Own my own masters, no teardrops on my Dre beats, and that's hard facts. Look what you made me do. You'll need a Swift Tailor to match me. The wheat birds in my hoodie down in the gulch are fucking smashing. You know, it's funny and it's easy to put on this fake persona. You couldn't bullshit a culture boy as bad as a millionaire, and that's fucking honest. I'm glad I stayed at the bottom. The top cannot come hang with us. I'ma text Rap Lab at noon tomorrow and tell him I need my CO in this new car. And these new cars on all the seats with a window sticker that just says.
Sam Mossy Oak in this new car.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna text something. I need Mossy Oak in this new car. I wonder if he has like a sponsorship for car parts or something. Or like a partnership or something.
Well, I don't know.
It makes sense. He has a lot of cars.
He does.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
We're car people too, so.
Yeah.
Just don't have enough money to have as many cars.
And the cars we have are not as nice.
No. No, they're not.
My name's on this fucking title, but not in your pocket, man. I don't need no big machine. I created a huge engine. No push button start. There's screwdrivers in my ignition. So wah-bah, wah-bah. Who wanna race for the pink? I could lose all day and still drive home in something clean. And I'm still running the roads, not controlled by.
We could race for pinks. I could keep losing and still drive home in something clean.
Yep.
Speaking on how many cars he has.
Yeah.
That was
good bar.
Yeah.
And I like that before he was talking about too. There's a lot of obviously car references and stuff in this one so far.
Mm-hmm.
He said something something about their name, his name being on the title or whatever.
Yeah.
And they like basically he owns it. Like when you own the title of the car.
Yeah.
There was something said before that too, but that worked together. But it was
my name's on the title, not in your pocket.
That's right.
Like you might have just picked up on something. Like I own what I've done. I created it. I own it. That's what you're trying to say. Like you don't own. Like I'm not in your pocket. Yeah. You don't own me. I own what I created.
Right. I built like you own your title of the car.
Dude, I missed that. You nailed it.
I know. I was sitting on that too, waiting.
Dude, that was fantastic.
I'm not usually good at picking up bars, but I caught that one.
The mainstream, I swear they see me contracts to eliminate Mr. Tennessee. Check this out. In that case, here is my reply. But every record label, even ones my friends sign. You can't persuade me with no condos and the viewing of your rides. This is where I take my shotgun and draw the Florida Georgia line. Don't take that step. It might be a trap. You might get burnt. You might get zapped. It might be a video of HI-DEAS 7 just like that damn Hayesville track. You ride a Colt, I drive a Ford. You got the ties, I got the bow. I was born where these Indians run my stuff.
You ride a coat, I drive a Ford.
You got the ties, I got the bow. The wordplay on this is like, I was expecting to just cruise through this and not have to pick up on much. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Power Flint and make damn arrow. What the hell do these people think? that I'm just a pawn in a chess game? I got Cheatham tatted on my chest. No jet lag, I'm a jet plane. No TV show promoting my name. No face plaster, no radio play. But I still make a mix up at Upchurch. And what's his name? That church man? Cause I stay preaching, no wall to stand. There's a Holy Ghost is my side man. He's a good profiler, spent plenty time getting hated on in Afghanistan. Go Army, no zombies, and we don't build no...
I love the I think he would admit to you that he would probably be more famous and like have more money if he went and signed with a label.
He doesn't care.
But I love the fact that the money isn't everything to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I know that we've talked about this on other videos, but like, I just know that I have it, right? Like, growing up, like where we grew up was in a valley. You know what I mean? And it's like just, you know, like we're obviously pretty close to Seattle and those like big city areas, but we're out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like just, you know, being known coming from the valley, like there's pride in that. You know what I mean? And like to see, you know, it's the same thing, if not more. Yeah. The fact that it's like, you know, yeah, you might have money to offer me or cars to offer me, but like,
it's funny.
I got,
too, like,
you know, like the line of like, who do you think you are? I got Cheatham tatted on me, on my chest. You know, it's like... It's
funny because a lot of people won't know this, but like, you literally, we're about an hour and 20 outside
hour and a half-ish.
Yeah, outside Seattle. We're north of Seattle. And it's literally every town when you leave Seattle, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
No, it does.
And then we're part of, where we're from is considered the valley.
Yeah, East Valley.
Yeah, East Valley. And... you go an hour from Seattle to where we're from, and it is so polar opposite. It's farms.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up on a 40-acre blueberry farm, all this stuff. You know, we got trailer parks with meth addicts.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all this stuff. I mean, it's...
We got it all.
It is literally polar opposite.
The thing I envision, though, with, like, Upchurch and, like, just the whole, like, Cheatham County thing is, like, the whole, like, you know... It's not the county, but it's like the East Valley.
Right.
Like, you can be down the valley, like at the south end of the valley. And it obviously the valley runs like all the way along
from Snohomish to
North Bend. You know what I mean? So like past Seattle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like then it runs to the east of, you know, a ways to the east of Seattle along the mountains and, you know, but you can run into somebody, you know, on the south end of the valley and it's just like if you're from the valley, you're from the, you know what I mean? Like you can bump into them and you're like, you could walk into a bar that you've never been to in the south end of the valley. Yeah. And the fact that you're just from the valley, like you fit right in. Yeah. And I just imagine that, you know what I mean? And with the whole, like with Upchurch and the way he, you know, talks about Cheatham County and like, I don't know. It's just,
it's a lot, cool. There's a lot of similarities to what he says about Cheatham that I see in Snohomish County. Yeah. Yeah. Not all parts of Snohomish County. But.
No, because that's the thing, is like parts of Snohomish County are blown up, but we're rambling too much.
Yeah, anyways.
No barricades, we put lift kits on escalades and scratch up that beautiful pipe. I'm white trash falling, call me Billy Ray Virus. Ain't stopping from nobody like some run flat tires. Go ahead and sling the spike strip out, really, really go grab the mic. Bruce Wayne and Nash Vegas in that matte black rolling through at night. I've been a winner and a loser, I've been poor, now I'm rich. But I'll be damned if all this money makes me act just like a prick. I'd rather go to sleep hungry in the back of a Buick with the engine blowed up gas on E with Coca-Cola added to it. Church, don't forget the name. Crooked grins and tobacco stains. Tennessee Titan bleeding orange with a black and tan beside my leg. Country steak, fried egg, sweet tea with no lemon base. After this, there's no chance of me going to the CMA. Well, good thing I don't give a fuck. My living room don't got television.
I love how he always talks about that. Just like, I'm never gonna make it through radio. I'm never gonna win
your
awards. But if he signed and he changed a little bit, he would put hip hop in that the CMAs.
Oh yeah,
like he would win awards. But it's so important to him to not change, to just be him, and that's why he's loved. That's why his fan base is one of the greatest fan bases.
Oh yeah, and I've said that all the time. Like Upchurch does so many like broad spectrums of music, and there's some stuff that he does that it's like, it's not like, I'll never say that he's bad at anything he does, because he's good at everything he does. But there's some stuff where I'm like, there's some Upchurch stuff I just don't listen to. Yeah. And it's bad, but it's just
it's
a preference. But like, the reason I started like being an Upchurch fan, and damn it, now you got me fanboying. But like, it's what he stands for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in his songs he talks about like our class of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He comes from an area. You know, he comes from a background that's like ours.
Yeah.
It's there's more important things to him than making the money and getting the awards, which is values that it's like.
And for us, there's not many people. I
like
mean,
that.
He is the leader in hip hop that we can relate to.
Yeah.
And
Which is what pulls us so much closer. Not to say that like there's other music we listen to that's just as good, if not sometimes better, probably. But it does help if you relate to music. It just does.
Absolutely.
There's nothing you can do. It's just natural.
absolutely.
So.
They must not have Googled me and scrolled back to the very beginning. Look, guys, we did it, goddamn right. We winning, no talk shows, no interviews, no airplay. We fucking did it. Church. Yo, I didn't graduate, man. I used to hate on my fucking self. I used to let people fucking shit on me all the goddamn time.
I didn't graduate either.
The mastiff broke the chain link. Church.
That's hella funny.
I like
that in there. I love that he put that in there.
I like it because you said, like, I like the part, not to say I didn't graduate, like you said, I used to hate on myself for it.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't graduate either. I had a kid at a very young age. That is not an excuse.
Yeah.
But I got my ass to work,
Yeah.
and it just,
You
that's
did-
the way it played out, right?
You did what you had to do to take care of your kid.
Yeah,
in the situation. But
I used to look down on myself for not having an education until I had busted my ass and gotten to a point where I was just out of high school and making money, and looked around at everyone with a college education and was like, oh,
yeah. And
you guys all look down on me, but yet
Yeah.
I gotta pay for you because you're broke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's and not to say that college is a bad thing. It's just there's
No.
such a stigma looked down on not graduating.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
another thing
No,
I
that-
relate to.
Yeah, no, that was great. I love his whole HI-DEAS series that he does because everyone's so, all of 1 through 7 has been so different. Like there's always a different topic to it, and it's just a great series. Again, it's he puts out his albums we say this every time, puts an album out as an insane amount of times per year. 2-3 albums a year sometimes.
Yeah.
And then he puts these, between the diss tracks and his board tracks and his HI-DEAS, it's just like you have like 4 more albums of
And
all
then
these
add in
random
remixes.
And it's board remixes.
Yeah.
It's just it's crazy,
It is.
and that's why he works. I think based on how much music he puts out, he works harder than any of the artists I could name.
Well, and the other thing is, I think the reason he's so successful, and I think the reason he bugs the hell out of like mainstream people, is that like people that follow Upchurch, like some people follow him for his rock, some people follow him for his country, some people follow him for his rap, some people follow for multiple or all.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is the fans are loyal because it's not just the music, it's like a cause, it's purpose, it's a like the.
Yeah.
I don't know, staying true to who you are.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Through money and fame, and then the potential to have more money and fame, but who you are is more important.
And also
to
too,
you than that.
we've talked about this before. Like I never blame an artist when they come from underground or whatever it is, from self-made. Sign a deal. Like I don't blame them because you put where I am and you put a huge contract in front of me that's going to give me 7 figures. I'd probably sign it. Just being honest, I probably
It'd be hard
would.
as hell not to. That's why it's so impressive.
Well, that's the thing. I don't blame. I hate the word sellout in a lot of ways. Sometimes, people fully sell out and they completely change and their music isn't anything like. And it's like, come on, like at least have a little bit of backbone when you walk into the label.
Yeah, rolling up a Luke Combs. I'm just saying. Everything changed.
Right, but it's like
He put out a new album, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Should we react to it?
Well,
Or you already listened to it.
Well, no, I didn't listen to it. I don't know. The Beer Never Broke My Heart's on that new EP. It's an EP.
What's the difference between an album and an EP?
An EP is, so this is called the prelude. So it's called the prelude. So or something like, I think it's prelude.
Let
Whatever.
me figure this out later.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know your favorite Upchurch HI-DEAS. I think my favorite is number 6. The last one you did.
I can't keep track.
That was the one talking about when he was talking about like this is why I do it. It's because the mom's
Okay,
working.
yeah.
And for the construction workers trying to pay for their
and that's
kids.
the other thing. I feel like his ideas are a lot of like explaining why he does what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Finger swing.